Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Boys and girls. Now you know the rest. We're doing a 50 power level game of 8th edition 40k today. We're doing, what is it called though?
Only War.
Only War. I want to call it just War for some reason.
Not quite.
You've got your...
Blood Angels.
Yeah, and
Flesh Terrors.
I got Orkses. And that was a beep. What was that? Like
it's Facebook
kind of noise? Oh, okay.
Oh, it's Charlie.
Oh, it's Charlie. Charlie be here soon. Yeah, let's throw it down and see what happens. Alright, here is my power level 50 orc list. As we said before, I didn't really follow a detachment here. It was just kind of a, we got the book, we had models, we made a list, threw it on the table, and went. Not so much any detachments like for match play or any of that stuff. But for HQ, we've got 2 war bosses. One of them's in mega armor. He's got a power claw and a combi rocket. The second war boss off to your right is armed with a big chopper. He's got a custom shooter. He comes with stick bombs, and I gave him an attack squig, so a little squiggy there is going to be following him around. Behind those two, or between those two, we've got 2 weird boys. For our first set of troops, we've got 20 boys. These are Slugga Chopper boys. They have a custom shooter in there, and there's a knob with a power claw and a custom shooter as well. For our second troop choice, we've got another 20 boys with shooters, a custom shooter, and the knob is kitted out the same as the other one, with a power claw custom shooter. And then for my last 2 choices, I have 5 burners. Really want to try out the flamethrower. Hopefully it gets there. And then we've got 4 looters and a spanner, and the spanner has a custom mega blaster. And that is my power level 50 orc list. I went all infantry mainly because the only thing of non-infantry that I own for orcs is a war track that is in desperate need of repair. I think for our next game I'm going to bring at least 1 tank. We'll see how that goes. But with the advance, you know, the roll d6 and add it to your move, I think these guys will be able to get across the table fairly well. And here we go, letting us re-roll charges should definitely help. So we'll see how it goes.
Alrighty, for my 50 power level force, we got some Blood Angels. Well, actually, Successor Chapter Flesh Terrors, because they are led by the one and only Gabriel Seth, who in 7th edition never worked for me. Tried him out a couple times. He would get into combat and then die. Or not even get into combat. So trying him out again here, an inaugural thing. To make it real Blood Angel-y, I took pretty much all of their special stuff. I got 5 Death Company, 1 with a Power Sword, 1 with Thunder Hammer, and 1 with a Hand Flamer, just because. Over here we've got 4 Sanguinary Guard, because for whatever reason, their data sheet starts with 4? I guess because they assume that you gave 1 a banner, and he's his own character now, the Ancient, so whatever. But got a Power Fist, 2 in Carmine Blades, and then a Carmine Axe, all with Angelus Bolt Guns. So we'll see how they do. In the back here, got a Furioso Dreadnought, the return of Captain Blunderbuss. We haven't seen him on the channel yet because we haven't done any 40k yet.
Yeah, none.
Mostly because we don't have a lot of terrain painted up. Really any. So we haven't seen Captain Blunderbuss, but he is kind of a local legend. Taylor hates him with a passion. We'll see how the frag cannon is now. But his whole shtick was showing up in a drop pod and basically obliterating a unit turn 1, first blood, and then he would usually die, but one game he held up a Keeper of Secrets for like 4 turns, didn't he?
Yeah, at least.
He was awesome. We have a Librarian Dread with the Furioso Force Halberd and a Fist with a Melt-A-Gun. Oh, he's also got a Heavy Flamer on the what do they call it? Furioso Fist on Captain Blunderbuss. And then because I had 2 narrative points, I had 2 power level left over, I took a squad of 2, what are they called now? They used to be the command squad. They're just like company veterans or something like that. Really strange unit. You can start with just 2 guys. So the sergeant has a combi flamer, and the other dude has a heavy flamer. I'll have to double check to make sure I can take a special weapon with only 2 of them, but for now that's what it is. Is my 50 power level of Blood Angels, Flesh Terrors.
Alright, taking a look at the battlefield, we got a kind of a city set up.
Kinda.
Yeah, we have a city set up. Dan already mentioned we're a little short on painted terrain, and by that I mean we have none. So I guess right now we're gonna roll off to see who splits the table.
Your tank traps are painted.
They are. I have painted tank traps.
This tree's kind
and
well.
Jersey barricades.
It's colored plastic.
All right, so roll up, see who splits the table.
Yeah.
I got a 4, and you got a. Let's
Where
not
did
do
your
this
thing
again,
go?
huh?
Oh.
I
Oh
got
yeah, last time we did this, we both rolled a 3
three times
in a
I
row.
think. Yeah.
It's weird.
All right, Dan
I
got a
rolled a
1,
and a rock.
and
Oh my
so did I. All right,
Yay!
let's do it one more time to keep up with tradition.
Yeah.
Dan got a 5, and I got a 6.
Oh, I almost said beat that, and then you did.
I will split the table down the center. We'll just do like Dawn of War. How about that?
Word. Here we is after deployment. Blood Angels took, I guess in this frame it would be the left flank here. Taylor got to decide how to divide it. I think we showed that. So what we call Dawn of War. So I took this flank because there's more cover that I didn't want him to take advantage of. And we rolled for our objective, and we placed 4 objective markers. One in the balcony here.
Love balconies.
One on it's going to be a balcony eventually here. One in the middle of the tank traps, and one on that balcony because Taylor's obsessed with balconies.
Oh, it's still called Dawn of War.
Oh, it is still called Dawn of War. Okay,
and the other
so
one is still Hammer and Anvil.
so now we're gonna roll for each objective or something. We're gonna get rid of 3 objectives. The one that's remaining will be the relic that's worth 6 points at the end.
Well, here, yes, to whoever controls it. Now I'll do so. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll re-roll 5 and 6.
5 and 6.
And that is a 3. So 1, 2, 3.
Oh no, the tank traps way over here in the corner
So these
is
are
the only
gone.
objective left. So quick going through. I've got my company veterans. I figured out their name, and I was mistaken. That's 2 points. There are 4 points for the 2 of them, which is kind of a lot, but I think they'll be a cool little filler. Down in front here is a librarian dread. I'm going to call him Raphael for today at least. The Death Company with Seth behind them to kind of give them some boosts. The Furioso Captain Blunderbuss and the Sanguinary Guard in the building because they don't care about jumping out of buildings anymore. Over here we got Ludas in the ruins, right?
Yep, the Ludas with their spanner down.
Oh, they're in
the
that
corner.
building. Why did I
Yeah,
think
they're
they were
over
in the
here.
other one? I wasn't paying attention.
I
Apparently.
originally set them up here, but then I moved them. Underneath them, we've got some Burnus. We've got one of the war bosses with his little attack swing.
War boss, but not the warlord.
Correct. We've got Slugga boys
How many in that squad?
in here.
Yeah.
20.
Why does that look like more? So many orcs.
Probably because I'm cheating.
Probably.
And then we've got one of our wizards here, and they rolled the path.
The jump?
The jump. That's what it is. It's Warpath and a jump.
The jump.
So they get to if it goes off, he'll get to choose a unit. I think within 6.
We'll double check it when we roll for it.
Yeah, but what they essentially get to do is deep strike anywhere on the table more than 9 inches away from an enemy, which is kind of silly for Slugga boys being right there.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
So down the line, we've got our Warlord here, and he rolled the Warlord trait. It's essentially Feel No Pain. If he suffers a wound on a 6, I can get rid of it, so it's a 6 up instead of a 5 up. We got our Shooter Boys, and our other weird boy here who got Warpath, and I don't remember what that one does, but we'll look it up when we get... Oh no, I got it here. Select a friendly orc unit within 6 inches. Increase the unit's attack characteristic by 1. So
Nice.
that kind of helps offset the fact that they don't come with the Slugga. You know, since they got shooters, so they'll still be killy. So that's that. Now,
a couple things I forgot over here for Seth. His warlord trait I rolled for. He got the +1 attack when he charges, which will be nice. It's very fitting for him. And then my librarian can have 3 powers because they start with smite. And then I rolled on the sanguinary discipline and got blood boil, so that can do some mortal wounds. And then unleash rage to, it's like the same thing as warpath, cast out of the unit, and everybody gets +1 attack.
so I think because Dan chose the deployment sides, who deploys where, you choose who goes first, right?
I want to go first.
I want to try to seize, which is not a thing anymore.
Not in this type of game, no.
So, oh, by the way, we're doing the game where you kind of open the book and you just like set up your models however the heck you want. I think it's called
Only War or something?
Only War, I think.
It's kind of like the open play scenario,
yeah,
which is very basic.
There wasn't a lot of structure, and it was a lot of reading to figure out what the heck was going on. But it should be fun. So, Blood Angels turn 1.
Alright, movement phase for Blood Angels turn 1. Guys are going to jump out of the building. Since there is no more difficult or dangerous terrain, they don't care. They're just going to go. As far as I understand. As long as they keep coherency. Their wings like to fall over. And jump over 12. Since nothing's in range, I'm going to advance them. Because I forgot that was a rule.
We got a 5 for advance.
So we're going to advance 5 just to get more room. Because I'm going to start bubble wrapping this objective. Since I got super lucky on my side of the table with some fast units. Captain Blunderbuss is advancing 2 inches extra because I can't follow directions. He's got a base move of 8, which is awesome. He really wants to get into the combat. And hey, I don't have to worry about facing anymore.
Yeah, right? Just
He's
move
just
him up.
toughness 7. Death Company are going to advance 3 inches. They're going to go 9. If I can math. Which I'm pretty sure I can.
I think 6 and 3 is 9.
I only teach science, so I don't have to math that often.
I do computers. I use calculators.
Seth is also going to advance.
Ooh.
He's gonna go a total of 10.
He's angry.
He's always angry.
No, that's fair.
Alright, Librarian Dreadnought Raphael's going to advance.
Ooh.
Whoops, that was too far. 7
1.
inches. He's not as angry. He only has 6-inch movement. Whatever. The company veterans? These 2 guys are going to advance also 7 inches. I'm going to go back behind the building.
Oh. Yeah, no more difficult terrain, so you don't have to roll for anything anymore.
Just going to put him in the cover. So Psychic Phase, nothing's in range or will last long enough to do anything. Shooting Phase, nothing's in range because they'll have pistols. We were just talking about how, in general, he kind of Orks kind of outrange me. My longest range is a bolter.
And I've got looters.
Well, a combi flamer. So, yeah, I didn't even realize when I made the list how short-ranged it was, but once he gets close, I'll start killing things. Obviously, nothing's going to charge, so that's it for Blood Angels turn 1.
On to Orks, turn 1. Alright, we're going to advance the shooter boys here, and we get a 1, so they go 6.
Lots of that today so far.
And we're going to go up to about there. We'll move these guys, and we'll get back to you once they're done moving. Alright, so we're going to advance this guy here. He's going 12.
There you go.
So we're going to go 6 up to there.
Yeah, get him right out in front.
And about to there.
Oh, that's not in front.
And we'll advance this guy as well. And he's going a big old... Oh, no, he doesn't go 12. He goes an inch back.
Is there no movement 6?
Yeah, they're movement 5. So this guy only goes 6, because he's movement 4. So we'll just have him butt up against them.
And we just learned that Orks, their stubby legs actually matter now. They're only movement 5 versus Marine 6, and the War Boss is slower because he's in mega armor.
Right.
It's heavy.
No, it makes sense. Totally. We're going to advance the Burners, and they are going 7. I got to remember that they don't move 6. So we've got...
Yeah, that might take a while to get used to.
And then up 1 more. And I think these guys will just follow right behind.
Ogs. Just for some perspective, the other units that he moved were over on this side of the table.
It's gonna
and
take
we're
a while
down on his far right flank.
Alright, we're going to advance this Warbog and his little squiggy.
Warbog?
Warbog? Warboss. So he is going 9. Booking it. So he's 6.
Ogs.
And then I think we're just going to have him tuck up over here. So he's not the closest. And little squiggy, of course. Now the squig doesn't actually count, I guess.
I was just going to ask that.
He's not actually a model. I just like him there so I remember.
Well, yeah, if you've got squig models, put
Might
them
as
on the
well.
table.
Alright, so we're going to move the Slugga boys. Move precariously throughout this ruin. That's 6 again. I gotta back up.
So as not to stab yourself.
Yeah, these things...
Precariously for you, not them. They don't, not having any penalties moving through ruins anymore is kind of interesting.
I gotta get used to Orks only going 5.
We'll come back when they're done.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna advance this weird boy. And he's going 8, because he only moves 5.
Literally, right before I hit the
6.
button, Taylor says to himself, he moves 5.
7, 8. We're gonna go up to there. All right.
This sweet Warhammer Fantasy square base.
Right? Well, I'm going to use him in Mordheim soon, so.
Right. And that's it for movement for Orcs turn 1.
Yeah.
Psychic.
All right, we're going to do the jump on these boys over here. I could do it to the Burners, but then they wouldn't be able to shoot, so I think it's best to go with them.
Yeah.
So this is cast on a 7, I believe. Cast on a 7.
Oh, that's kind of high for the new stuff.
All right. Huh. And a 7.
7.
So they jump.
Let's double check, see if I can try to deny that. Yeah. Where'd they go? Oh no! There they are. Alright, so they're just more than 9 inches away from the Sanguinary Guard, ready to be a pain in the butt. Oh, they can shoot and still charge.
Yeah.
Ugh. My librarian, it wasn't even close, he was like 10, 11 inches away from being able to deny, but
The problem with
this
shooting.
could be nasty.
The problem with shooting is if I shoot you, you get to choose whoever to die. So it takes it from about a 9-inch charge, because I have to end within an inch, to like an 11.
Yeah, because I would definitely get rid of that close guy, because he doesn't even have a special weapon.
Right. So I don't think I'm going to shoot.
Oh.
But we'll see. So we're shooting def guns all the way across into, what are these, Tech Marines?
Death Company.
Oh, excuse me.
Don't you see how they're black?
I'm sorry, the Death Company. I'm sorry.
They're gonna die like tactical marines. They do get they can ignore wounds on a 6-up, so.
Oh, that makes sense. For
yeah.
Death Company.
It's kind of like Feel No Pain, but not as good.
So we're going to do D3 shots.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's 12, because I only got 4.
Because we have a custom Mega Blasta in the corner there.
Who cannot shoot. Does not have range.
Out of range.
Alright, so def guns are hitting on 5s. Do that again, would you? Because that was really good.
Yeah. Jedi Mind Tricks didn't work there.
Alright, 5 hits.
Almost half, really?
Yeah, and we're wounding on 4s. Because you're toughness 7, right?
Yeah, Death Company or toughness 7.
Oh, I forgot. I'm not shooting the Dreadnought.
No! They're on 3s.
Oh! Alright, so that's
3.
minus...
Minus 1 AP. They don't care about the 2 damage because they have 1 wound each, so 4 up armor.
Alright.
Very good. On a 6, they ignore it. Yeah.
Ah!
So 1 guy dies. Woo! Let's see. Let's take 1 away. We'll do... Yeah, we're going to take away the Thunder Hammer. We'll do just one of the dudes with a chain sword and a pistol.
Alright, the boys are charging into the... Yes. To the Sanguinary Guard.
because it's just 1 unit.
Yeah, it's just... I mean, there's a knob. He's got a little walk.
He's kind of loud.
So, you've got Overwatch, yeah?
Overwatch! Angelus
Alright.
bolt guns, 2 shots each. Hitting on 6s because it's Overwatch.
And, oh! I got 2.
Strength 4, so winning on 4s.
Yep.
And these will kill. 1
Alright,
dead.
1 boy dies.
AP is -1.
And they got 6 up. Oh, you know what? How about a unpainted dude?
Yeah, obviously. Alright.
Charge range. 6, but I get to re-roll.
No. Do it again.
Here we go! Oh!
Yeah.
Just out. Alright, end of turn 2. We got some boys over here who failed their charge. Boys,
Haha.
is what you needed.
Oh, these things were in the way and slowed them down.
Yeah, they were confused.
Narratively.
They popped up from over here to over here, and they're like, oh, where are we?
They were so confused. I would be.
The weird boy didn't tell him what was happening. So we've got Bernas and Ludas up there. Ludas took a model off of the Death Company over there. We've got our 2 Dreadnoughts, and there are the veterans, I think, behind that building.
The 2 of them.
And then we've got more boys and a Warlord over here. And looks like it's going to be Blood Angels turn 2. Turn 2!
Alright, so we're going to have the Sanguinary Guard jump up and get nice and close. I don't really have to measure this.
Yeah, just keep an inch away. Well, I guess more than an inch, because if you're within an inch, then it's combat.
Right. They're more than an inch away.
Yeah.
And then Captain Blunderbuss is going to try to support them best he can. He's going to go up 6. So what kind of charge would that be?
Looks like a 11 or 12.
11-inch charge.
All right.
So he's probably not going to help them.
I mean, you can try.
So he's going to turn this way just for dramatic effect.
He's like, you guys are on your own.
Seth is going to move up and advance. 1.
7.
So 7 inches.
Hey, that's a lot faster than Orks.
Oh, 1 inch faster?
2 inches.
The Death Company are also going to do the same thing. Except they're going to go
Whoa.
5. So they're going to go...
11.
What is that, 11? I forgot how to math for a second. I almost said 9 again.
That's okay.
That's not right.
Math's hard. Except there's 1 less Death Company.
Death Company got dead. And Van Company veterans are gonna go 10.
That's formidable.
Put.
Formidable?
I wasn't sure what you said there.
Yeah, I'm not sure
I
if
was
that's
just gonna
real.
roll with it.
It's now formidable.
Librarian Dreadnought here is gonna move up 6.
Gonna go take out some Orks.
Well within 18 for some spells, so even if you peel off a couple guys, I shouldn't be out of range.
Yep.
So, Psychic Phase. First up is Blood Boil. This is a... What's the term for it? Warp charge? Difficulty? I gotta roll a 5 or better on 2 dice. I don't know what it's called. And I got a 5, so you can try to deny the... You can deny 1.
Deny 1 a phase. I think I'm gonna let that one go.
Okay. Now I gotta roll... I get 3 dice. He's got a toughness... I didn't even say. I'm targeting the boys, because I...
Yeah, you can't target the other guys.
Can't get the characters. So I gotta roll 3 dice. Each die that is equal to or higher than his toughness, I get to do a mortal wound. So toughness 4, I gotta roll 4 plus, essentially. So I do 1 wound!
So let's peel this boy in the back off.
Next up is Smite. Also a 5.
Oh, that's a peril!
Oh no! Alright, so perils. I rolled a level 1. Also happens if you roll double 6. He just takes D3 wounds.
And the spell auto fails.
So he loses 2, so he's down to 6. That's kind of easy. I'll put a white light die. They're going to be our wound trackers for now.
And
he might get replaced.
We always count how many are remaining.
Right. I think it's easier that way.
Yep.
So he takes 2 wounds. If this were to kill him, everything within 6 inches of him also takes D3
mortal wounds.
Yeah. Because like the warp kind of like sucks him up, or in this case he might explode. There's a chance for him to explode anyway because he's a vehicle. So that could be double damage. So I killed 1 orc and took 2 wounds. Not worth it. Oops.
So we've got Sanguinius Guard, right?
Yep.
Charging, shooting.
Not yet.
Shooting at boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot first. Angelus bolt guns hitting on trees. Not bad.
Look at all them trees.
I'll take that. And then they're gonna wound on 4s again, like we did before. I'm dropping dice everywhere.
Come on, man.
All right. Wounding on 4s.
Come on, man.
Wow.
Oh,
it's gonna peel off 6 of them.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I like the spear boy. How about this guy?
Don't take the painted guys away.
Oh, painted guys. That's all right. I'll replace them.
So after killing more orcs than I really should have with that roll, with those rolls, I'm gonna charge, and Taylor's gonna overwatch.
All right. So I got the sluggers and the custom shooters, and they're all the same stats. So I'm just gonna roll them together.
2 custom shooters.
Yeah. 6s. That's about 4, right? Yeah, that's 4. And they are strength 4, your toughness 4, yeah?
Correct the
They're
mundo.
the same, so we need 4s. 2 wounds by the looks of it.
2 up armor. Yeah.
Yeah!
Oh, I failed 1. So one guy takes a wound because they have 2 wounds now.
Yeah!
So I'm gonna put that on this dude in the back with the sword.
That makes sense.
And then we're gonna charge. Hey, look, we made it.
All right.
And we'll
Come back to it. Yeah.
So move the guys this way to charge a bit to try to.
Just to get him out of there.
Well, I think he'll still get to because he'll still get the pile in, but whatever.
So what he could have done, because they fly, is he could have jumped from here all the way back here, because he completely ignores intervening models and he doesn't have to go closest to closest.
I rolled like a 9, so I could have started like here and ended way over here.
Right, exactly.
Which I still don't think would have gotten the knob because I'm a little scared of that power claw.
Yeah, but still, that's an interesting way to look at charges, especially with flyers. But anywho.
Jump packs are going to be really interesting to see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to roll a charge with Captain Blunderbuss. I did it as a joke, and I rolled what I needed, so then I realized he can't overwatch because now he's engaged, so there's no harm in rolling this. So I'm going to see if I roll an 11 again.
Oh, no.
Not even close.
That's a 5.
So Captain Blunderbuss is not joining this fight.
Whew. I can breathe easy now.
Well, easier.
Yeah.
So this unit's equipped a little bit differently. Got 2 guys with the Carmine swords, one with a power fist, and one with an Carmine axe. So I'm going to roll the 2 swords the same. They're hitting on 3s.
There we
Not
go.
as good as shooting. And they are strength 4, so they're wounding on 4s.
Yep.
But then they are AP -3 because they're essentially power swords. But they do D3 damage. In this case, it doesn't matter because all these guys have 1 wound. I'm assuming the knob has more.
It's got like 2 or 3, I'm pretty
sure. But
sure.
you can put wounds wherever you want, so.
Oh,
Wow,
nothing.
Okay.
All
nothing
right.
so far. Next is the axe.
And this guy's got +1 strength from it, but -2 rend, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So either way, no armor. And hitting on 3s.
Oh.
Wow, okay. They can shoot.
There's 1 hit.
And wounding on 3 now. Oh my goodness.
That's a 1.
This is happening.
Now the fist.
Power fist -1 to hit.
Hitting on a 4 now. Yeah.
Times 2. So hitting on a 4.
Oh.
1. Wow. You
Winning
are
on
getting
a
off
2
lucky
probably.
Here.
There we go. All right. So that'll just
that'll kill
away.
1. So you could take a dude from over here or something.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll take that guy.
Wow, that was horrendous.
This was Joey. He was going to pile in 3 inches to the closest enemy model. So this guy's going to go over here. These guys are just going to make sure they're in base. I'm going to turn this guy around. And the spear guy around. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. I'm killing everything. That's the plan, really.
I hope not. I hope they're not as good at killing as the Sanguinary Guard were.
You mean you hope they are as good as killing?
No, I hope they're not as good, so you get no wounds.
Yeah, right? This guy will go about there, and this guy will go to here.
Remember, any guy that's within 1 inch of an enemy model, or within an inch of one of your models, that is within an inch of an enemy model.
So everybody gets to strike by the looks of it. Yeah?
Dope. Alright.
So they get 3 attacks apiece, because boys are 2, and then they have choppas, which gives them an additional attack. He's got a power claw, and he doesn't have any special weapons because he's got the big shooter.
Right.
So let's count this up. All right, we got 30 attacks from the boys.
Just a handful.
This is including his 2, I think. No, so that's 32 then, because I got 10 plus him. So 32 attacks.
Ugh, too many. Did not kill nearly enough.
Hitting on 3s.
That's a lot of little white bits. I see a lot of 6s.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
And we are wounding on 4s because orcs are straight up strength 4 now.
Maybe this wasn't a good idea.
4s to wound. Oh, that wasn't as good.
Well, to be fair, I was anticipating killing a handful more orcs.
Yeah, not just 1. So we're looking at 4, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Ooh. 11. 2 ups here. Wounds got to come off this guy that got hurt first, then I can put him wherever I want. Oh, 2 guys die.
All right.
So this dude takes his last wound, and then we'll get rid of. Let's get rid of the other sword.
So the reason that's good for me is because the knob with the power claw does, I think, D3 wounds. So instead of just peeling a guy who has 1 wound left, I now get to peel full dudes.
It's the same exact roll as if they were just in power armor. Oh, I can't get these out of the way. There we go. All right, so power claw.
So we're hitting on 3s with the power claw.
Whip. Oh no!
Right. Wounding on 2s. Yeah, and that's -3 armor.
All right, so they're to a 5 up. Oh,
Okay.
they're dead.
D3
Wait.
each.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll do D3, D3, and then D3.
Yeah.
Let's try that. So,
So
1,
he takes 1. He takes a second
3,
1.
and then he's dead.
And then he takes 2. Wow, that was
Alright.
ouch. That was terrible.
Go Orks! Okay, so it says that I still get to consolidate, but I have to go towards the nearest enemy model. So we're going 3 inches towards the Dreadnought.
Captain Blunderbuss.
He's gonna kick my butt. Oh wait, it's my turn next.
Yeah.
Haha!
He'll pick off some wounds
I'm
and
gonna
shoot
kick
him.
his butt.
At turn 2.
And do
Kind of.
Blood Angels.
Oh yeah. Blood Angel's turn 2, not the whole turn 2. Kind of a sweep of where things are to remind us. We're gonna go into Orks. Turn 2.
Alright, we're gonna advance these boys. That's looking like an 8. So we're going, where'd it go?
There it is.
6 up to here, and then an extra 2 to there. Getting right up in your face.
Now these get a cool ability if they're within 6 of a war boss.
Yeah.
Then they get to advance and charge.
Right.
So
It's a war boss's WA ability.
may have overextended a little bit there. We'll come back after he's done moving.
Alright, I'm gonna advance this guy. That's a 3. So he is going 8 as well. He's gonna go kind of over here and then tuck in over there. So he still has line of sight on that Dreadnought, and we're gonna advance this guy as well. And he's getting a 7 because he goes only 4. So he's gonna go up here and then an extra inch. For anyone who is wondering about this gauge, it's by, let's see if I can get a
Cromlech, right?
Cromlech.
Oh, that's just orange.
Oh, okay. It's by Cromlech. It's etched on there, so. Alright, so we're going to advance these Burnas. And they are going to go 7. So we're going 6 up to there, and then another inch. We'll have them all just follow in suit.
I'm not going to be in range yet. Oh, they can't because they advanced anyway. They can't shoot, I mean.
We're going to move this guy. He's going to go up 5 to there. A little squeaky squeak. And we're going to advance this weird boy here. Oh!
He's booking it.
He is going, what, 10? Jeepers. He's going to go 6, and he's just going to tuck up over here. Alright, we're going to move these boys up. No advancing. I want to get my shooting, and just in case...
Is that 5?
Yeah, just in case something doesn't go off, I want to be able to charge as well. That was a big 5 right there. And then this guy up here, and he's there. Alright, we're going to have this weird boy throw smite at the Librarian Dreadnought. I need a 5, and I get a 6.
Oh, I can deny this time. You roll 6, I need to roll higher than that.
Oh!
Oh, I got a 10. No
Gonzo.
smiting for you.
Alright, I'm going to jump the War Boss. Need a 7.
No.
There it is!
Oh.
And final position of the War Boss there. And he moved, he did not advance, so he can still shoot as well. We're going to shoot some def guns over at this Librarian here.
The building. No, Dreadnought, not Librarian.
Oh, that's right, I'm sorry. I don't think my custom Mega Blaster's in range. Nope. So they're going to get D3 shots each. 3 again! So that's 12.
Saw how well this worked last time.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And we're hitting on 5s. That's 4 hits. 5 hits.
Oh, jeez.
And strength 7, your toughness 7?
Yup.
Wounded on 4s. We got 2 wounds,
2.
and I think it's a -1 AP. But
So it is -1 AP, also 2 damage, so I got a 4-up save against this.
oh, there's 2 wounds.
Oh, there's 2 wounds on him, so he's also down to 6.
Okay, so I've tallied everything up. I've got 10 boys.
Tab.
10 boys with pistols. And I've got 3 custom shooters. 1, 2, and 3. I'm just going to roll them all together. Now the 3 custom shooters and 6 boys are going to be shooting here. I think maybe...
We had to bust out an abacus to figure this one out.
Yeah, right? I think only 5 boys. Because I'm going to throw a grenade. You know what? He can make it. So it is going to be 6 boys. So the 3 custom shooters and the 6 boys
Sure.
are going to be shooting at this squad here.
Oh, right.
And then we've got 4 boys. One of them is going to use a grenade shooting at the Dreadnought. So let's do at the...
Death Company?
Yes. Hitting on 5s here.
That looks pretty good from here.
That wasn't too bad. Pulling all the misses, because that's what gentlemen do. And then we're strength 4.
1 on 4.
And we've got 4.
Grab some dice. 3-up save. Yeah.
Oh, that's cocked. That guy.
Yep. Still not good. So 6 up to ignore it.
Oh, right.
Nope. That was a lot of 1s in a row. So one dude dies because they only have 1 wound.
We've got sluggers going into their Dreadnought. There's 3 of them. And one of them hits, and we wound on a 5 because it's strength 4 versus toughness 7.
Right.
It's not double.
Not double.
So now it's a 5.
I kind of wish they made him toughness 8, but whatever.
And then a grenade, so I got a stick bomb. It's D6. So only 1.
Hey, 1.
So I got to hit you.
Donk.
And I miss.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, he drops it at his feet.
Yeah, and he
up.
explodes. All right, on to the charge phase. We're going to send the War Boss in.
Overwatch.
Yeah, definitely. So you got a Melt-A-Gun, right?
I have 1 Melt-A-Gun on his punchy fist arm.
Punchy fist.
Oh, jeez. Breaking stuff. So let's see if he hits on a 6.
Don't do it.
He does.
Oh, man.
Just kidding. So you got a long charge here.
2d6. That's
Is she
definitely
gonna
not going
reroll?
to make it.
Because here we go.
8?
8.
Ooh, I don't know if that's going to make it. No.
Let's see. I don't think so.
Not quite. I needed like a 9.
Overwatch.
Yeah, you can Overwatch again.
I assume the boys are charging
Oh, yeah.
right now. So Overwatch again, because you can do that now. And still a 3. And they're good.
Oh, there's my 9.
9 inches. So we'll come back after they move.
Alright, after much deliberation, I'm going to send the boys in first because it's 3d6 automatic hits from his flamer weapons.
Oh yeah. Dramatic purposes.
I gotta turn him around.
Oh. Hey, look, it's still 6.
And there's no way that my War Boss is going to survive that at all. So
Overwatch.
we'll send the boys in.
Alright, so first up was the frag cannon.
Yep.
2d6 auto hits.
I hate this thing.
6, okay.
And you wounded on 3s, yeah?
It is strength 6, so I'm in fact wounding on 3s with a -1 AP, so 3s to kill.
Yep.
So that's 5 dead boys.
That's good. I'm gonna peel this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then the heavy flamer gets D6 auto hits.
Oh!
Oh! Just as many as a frag cannon. This is the same. It's strength 5, AP -1, so still 3s to kill.
Yeah.
We could... No, we can't finish off the unit, but... so 4 more dead.
Alright.
Yikes! Go,
1, 2.
Captain Blunderbuss.
Now how does this work if I'm not gonna be in coherency? Alright, so... I pulled 3 guys, and we found out that you can take units out of coherency. At the next movement phase, they have to try and get into coherency again. So this is totally legal.
The rules.
The rules. The Orks' rules.
So now charge. Roll
Roll.
2. Oh, we get the roll anyway. 7? Is that enough
Oh yeah.
for that last guy?
Oh yeah.
And then you get the piling anyway. He's fine.
Right.
War boss.
And we'll try the war boss.
We'll see if we need to measure. Roll like a 1.
8?
8? I don't know.
If I go
You rolled
8
last
to
time and it was
there,
short.
that should be it.
Is that an inch? Doesn't look like it.
We'll check it. I do, in fact, have to roll a 9, so...
Very precise measuring told us it was like barely out.
Yeah.
So reroll the whole thing?
yeah, because here we go says reroll failed charges. 9! Ah, the same one!
Woo! Those are dead orcs. I hope.
Yeah, there go. We forgot about morale the whole time.
Oops.
We realized that it wasn't going to matter too much. They shall know no fear. They only lost like 1 guy, and then another guy wiped out the whole Sanguinary Guard. And then these guys, their mob rule ability, you can use the leadership value of the amount of models that are in the unit. So there were about 12 guys in the unit. It really wouldn't have done much. So we're going to start over on this turn, because if he doesn't wipe them out, the fact that he killed like 11 of them will. So, so first of all, we've got combat. We're going to swing with Power Claw and hitting on 4s because it's -1 to hit. And we got 1 hit. Oh.
Whew.
And it's strength 8, your toughness 7, so we're wounded on a 3 here. And we've got a wound, and it's, I believe, -3.
So 6 up.
Yep. See if it matters.
Oh.
Nope, it's definitely... Because 3 is your normal save, right?
Yeah.
And I think I do D3 damage, but let me double check.
I can live with 1. I'm happy with 1.
So the boys get 6 attack, and it is D3 damage. So boys get 6 attacks, and oh!
Wow. Swinging like orcs.
Oh! 5 to wound. Hey!
Well, they hit on a 3 up?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Alright, so now we get a 3 up. Where'd it go?
It's a
Oh, that's
1!
not really far. Oh, man. There's my 4. There it is. Alright, so I got 4 attacks back.
We gotta go over here first.
Oh, wait. All your charging guys go first.
Alright, so we're swinging with the knob first. Hitting on 4s, and he is wounding on 3s. Whoops. Nope, nothing there.
Lucky. And now the entire cube of dice for the rest of the boys' attacks.
Hitting on 3s. Cool. Alright, we'll come back. Okay, so we got 27 hits, which is way above average. Wounding on 5s now. That's a decent amount in there.
It's 11 wounds. I got a 3 up save here. I take 1.
Oh, not bad.
Okay.
Oh, and I forgot to pile in, so
I'm pretty okay with that.
As well, you just gotta go.
Green Dreadnought swinging back. He's got 3 attacks. Going to use his Force Halberd. So I'm hitting on 3s. And then we're wounding on 2s because I'm strength 10 with it. That'll be 2 dead orcs. Does 3 damage, but just obviously just 1 is enough. We looked at the data slate and saw Librarian Dreadnought hits on 2s, so that other hit or roll to hit did hit. So 1 more possible wound. We get it with a 4, so he kills 3 orcs, which could make a difference. Jump over to the Furiosa over here. He's got 4 attacks.
Hitting on 2s as well?
He's hitting on 3s.
Oh, okay. Hey, there you go.
Hits twice, so I'm not going to finish off the unit.
And he's got that same fist, right?
He's got a Furiosa Fist, so he's strength 12. So yeah, 2 wounds there, AP -3 or something. So
3 or 4.
Bam!
So there's really no way for this guy to stick around because he killed 2 in combat and like, I don't know, 7 in Overwatch.
Because
that was like
whatever
20...
gets killed in the turn.
Yeah, that was like 20 minutes ago. We had lunch and stuff. I know it was just like a couple of clips away. But anyways, look at that. He runs away. Because his leadership's 7.
Right, it's just the model, not even wounds.
Right, so he runs off.
Alright, so I'll be able to consolidate him in a moment.
I think your consolidate happens at the end of the attack phase, so he doesn't consolidate.
Right, this isn't the
So I would
fight
be able
phase
to
anymore.
consolidate here. Hey, look, you consolidated. And we're
Right.
gonna go over here and over here. This guy is a little drunk today. He's
I'm
falling
so
on over.
surrounded.
And we'll just keep those guys there. But anywho,
No morale for them.
right, I lost 3, and I think you killed one. No, you didn't hit in Overwatch.
I didn't kill anything in Overwatch.
So they
not
are
this-
leadership. However many models are there because of mob rule. 4 is
yeah,
definitely not
they're
it.
And that's it for Orcs turn 3.
Turn 3.
Huh?
Turn 2.
2? That's it?
Works turn 2. I'm
All
pretty
right.
sure.
So then we're on to turn
3.
First up is Captain Blunderbuss. He's gonna go 6 inches because he's proving to be pretty awesome.
So we got 4 left.
The Death Company here are gonna advance, not advance.
Yeah, that's going to
Thinking-
be difficult.
Thinking War Machine terms, they're just gonna move 6 inches. And same with Seth, since he's right here, I'll do him. Boop. I think he's got a bolt pistol. I could take a pot shot at that war boss.
There you go.
Our company veterans are going to advance. I had a grand plan to have the Dreadnought fall back, and then these guys could unload with a combi flamer and a heavy flamer and possibly decimate that unit. And then we realized I have to be able to make a normal move, and I can't go through his models. This little gap here is not enough to fit through. So
Totally did that on purpose.
yeah, right. Unless somebody has something
That
to
says
say
otherwise?
that's not how it works.
I totally didn't do that on purpose.
So we're going to advance them.
They are going an extra 1.
I think I've rolled that every time for them.
They are not booking it today.
Alright, so Psychic, we can't find anything that says I can't target something that's engaged, so the closest, I'm going to start with Smite onto this unit of boys.
Yep.
And they're the closest visible enemy unit, so I need a 5. And we're good with an
Ooh.
11. Can you roll boxcars, or are you going to let that one go?
I guess I'll try to let that one go. I guess I'll just let that one go. I can't try to let it. It just
I mean, you can
happens.
try, and you succeed.
You know what? Oh, look, it worked.
One guy dies, one
Right.
mortal wound. Bleh.
Bleh.
And then we're going to try again with Blood Boil. I need a 5 again. And we get a 5.
All right, I'll try
now you
to
can
stop that
to
one.
Just deny.
Oh, I got a 6
And
a 3.
You're good.
So that one's
gets
gone.
a denied. Hey, it's 1.
So we're going to leave that guy there just so we remember morale this time. Dan,
What? How is that my fault?
it's always your
It
fault.
definitely affected you more than me. So a little goof here. I was assuming the hand flamer was the same range as a flamer, since used to be a template weapon, but it'd all be the same. It's only 6 inches, so I can't hit
And he's at
the
like a
boys with
7.
that. It's not very short, but definitely short.
Whoops.
So he can't shoot. So I'm just gonna take a pot shot with the bolt pistol,
Yep.
because and maybe if I kill one, maybe I'll try to charge,
We'll see.
because then it's not as bad. He's
Ooh.
gonna hit, definitely.
Hits on a 3.
And 4 because the bolt pistol's not gonna
And
wound.
that's a 2. All right.
So yeah. Seth is shooting his bolt pistol into the war boss. I thought about throwing a grenade, and then Taylor reminded me that there are ranges in this game.
Hits on a 2.
It's 2.
All right.
I assume on a 5. Oh, that's gonna wound.
All right. So Mr. Man has a 4 up, and we
He's
make
good.
it.
Frag cannon. Time to kill the orc.
This
Alright,
is
so
not a good idea.
yeah, 2d6, strength 6 from the frag cannon. Oh, only
Hey.
4.
Nice.
Wounding on 3s.
What's strength?
6.
Yeah.
Oh, 2.
Two.
Minus
And
1.
So 5 up. And I take them both.
2 wounds. What's he got?
I
5
think
or
he
6?
goes down to 4 now, so I think he's got 6 wounds.
That sounds right. Heavy flamer is gonna do it. D6.
Oh, it could.
Was that just as many? Again, that's the same as last time. It was just
Yeah.
as many as the 2d6. Wounding on 4s. Strength 5. 2 wounds. Minus 1 armor again.
Oh,
Looks like 2 more wounds. We'll double
He's
check
down to
that
2.
before we charge.
Yep.
Charging.
Overwatch.
Oh yeah.
Got a custom shooter, and he gets 1 hit.
Oh no.
Needs a 5 to wound. Doesn't wound.
Yeah. Charge. That's in.
Oh, that definitely makes it.
I'm gonna before I move him, I'm gonna have Seth attempt to charge. We measured it. It's 11 inches.
Yeah.
So no Overwatch because now you're engaged. Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, I saw that 5 and got excited.
So just the Dreadnought in.
Hammer of Wrath.
Yeah, right? Don't worry, I got my squig.
So after mathing it out a little bit, we realized Burnas are only D3 hits.
Yeah, my
Not
bad.
D6. So I'm going to attempt the charge with the Death Company.
All right, Overwatch, D3. Get it 5 or 6, 5 or 6, 5 or 6. 2. You know,
Okay.
I'll live with it. All right, burners are strength 4. There's no. I dropped 2 dice. Oh my goodness, what's happening? There's no AP or anything, so just wounding on 4s. And looks like we only got 3.
Woohoo!
It's not that great. All right, what do we got for saves?
3 up.
I
Yeah.
saved all 3 of them. All right.
7-inch charge.
Oh,
man.
Hey, 7. All right. In they go. In they go. They are going all the way in.
What?
I don't know. And then a 3-inch pylon, so you essentially get like a 10-inch charge.
You just
That's
gotta make
crazy.
that first roll.
You know?
Alright, so we'll bring this guy up closer.
A 3-inch pylon.
This guy's gonna move up.
The only stipulation is they have to go closest enemy model. Right? Yeah.
I think so. He'll move up to the middle.
Alright.
Try not to knock over terrain. First, he's in on force because he's got -1 for thunder hammeriness.
And that's cocked.
Alright. And winning on 2s because he's strength 8.
There's
So
a
1
wound.
gets splatted. -3 armor, of course.
Dead. Alright, what's
Power
next?
sword. Hitting on 3s.
There you go.
Winning on 2, or winning on 2s, I wish. Winning on 4s.
There's another one dead.
Because he's strength 4. And chainsword. Gets an
Alright.
additional attack, so he's got 3.
Because
hitting on
chainswords
3.
are so good.
Oh, of course he's the one who misses. And winning on 4, this time you get your armor, because AP nothing.
6!
Oh,
Hey!
Furiosa Captain Blunderbuss. He's got 4 attacks, hitting on 3s into the war boss.
Oh no, he's dead.
And
he's
we're
so
strength
dead.
12, because it's strength times 2. Winning on 2s. Oh, there's 2,
okay,
but it
alright.
is 3 damage each, and it is AP -3.
That
so
brings
I
me
think
up to
that
a
gives
7.
you nothing.
Yep.
7+, so he gets splatted.
So, he's dead. You have to consolidate towards the closest enemy, which is over there. So, 3 inches that way, which is actually pretty good. Get you closer to the objective.
Yeah, I'm kind of okay with that. Librarian Dreadnought hitting on 2s, not 3s. Hey, look, it mattered.
Yep.
And winning on 2s, because he's strength,
A
whatever,
bajillion.
10 or 12, take your
So
pick.
there goes
3
3.
more splot.
1, 2,
That's good for morale, for me.
3. So we're down to 4 so far dead.
Yeah.
And they will strike back. We got these Orkses. We got a Power Claw. He's hitting on 4s.
No.
Hitting on 3 -1. Oh ho!
Oh!
Oh ho ho! He's wounding on 3s because your Dreadnought sucks. 2 wounds.
I got a 6-up save. Hey. Yeah. Oh, I made 1!
Alright,
So he's not dead.
D3. 2. So he
Alright.
goes down to 3.
So I'm not dead. I'm not dead yet. I feel fine.
And we've got
1 billion orc attacks? Not, well, like half a billion, because last turn was 1 billion.
and these guys are hitting on 3s, which was
good.
awesome. Wow, that was a great roll.
Stop that.
Oh
Break
jeez.
this up.
Oh, the terrain's helping.
Orbital strike.
And with ammunition crates, which are huge.
Yeah, right?
Holy cow.
Cares a lot. You need a lot of bolts in the 41st millennium.
That's fair.
5
Oh!
to here. Well, it's not 11.
Mm.
We got 6, so we got 3-up saves. Take
2.
2 more. He's got 1 left. Whoop, whoop.
Alright, so we're gonna pile in the Burners. 3 and 3.
Burn.
And then they have 2 attacks apiece.
Hitting on
3s.
3s, probably.
And we've got 4 hits there. And their strength 4. Wounding on 4s at a -2 rend, or AP. Oh!
Nothing.
Nothing! Burners need a morale check here. On the other unit, there's like 10, 12 guys left, so it's not going to matter. I only lost 4. But I lost 2. Their leadership is 6. Oh,
So you
no!
lose 2 more.
No, because
Run
it's 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 2 more.
Run away, run away.
Boom. Alright, we're going to start with... You know what? We're going to advance him because he's got the WA rule, so he can charge after he advances. So he can go 10.
What?
So we're going to bring him up 6 to there, and then another 4 just to here. We're going to advance him as well, because if I do want to charge, he'll be around. And I got a 5 there, so that's a 10 as well.
You.
So he's going to go up here, and then he's going to go another 4 to about there. I'm totally cheating. I'm going to move this guy through the window here, because you can't go through walls in this edition.
But there is a window.
So I'm going to... It's like
break Gabriel Seth on
2 inches to here. To about there. And then he's got another 3 inches because he only moves 5, but I'm going to move this terrain so I can see what I'm doing here. So if I go 3 to there, I just got to stay an inch away.
Precise measuring.
Yeah. So hopefully I should still be able to see the dreadnought.
He wants to smite it real bad.
I kind of want to smite Seth too. So I can do either. So we're going to smite from here to here. I need a 5. Oh! Nope! Not a peril though.
That's not a 5. So close. After much deliberations again.
We're going to smite that.
Huh.
Not a 10! Ugh.
Gets it with a 9, and I can't deny it because I'm too far away.
D3! Just 2.
2 mortal wounds. He's down to 2.
2 is better than none. We're going to charge the weird boy into here, which is a terrible idea, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, look, I made it!
Hey, look, there's your 10.
Yeah, right? Alright, so the war boss is going to charge in. There's
Overwatch.
There's a little, yeah, right.
Just
There's a
kidding.
little space there, so as long as my base gets in that space, which it's totally gone. Hey, look, I'm within an inch. So I'm going to move his butt around.
The
back
War
him
Machine
right
style,
up,
go backwards.
right? And then we're also going to charge this guy.
Yeah.
Huh. 2 inches should
He
make
still
it.
can move too, yeah.
Yeah. So with the same deal, I just get my base within an inch. Alright, shooting the looters. Into the dreadnought. They get D3 shots apiece. Oh!
No.
I think that's the 3rd turn in a row.
No. Yeah, 12
6,
shots.
9, and 12. They're hitting on 5s. Oh man, these guys are doing work.
I don't like him.
And they are wounding on 4s. Oh! So 4 wounds at a -1, I believe.
4 up. I can do it.
And
He's
down
dead.
he goes. 2, 4, 6. So the war boss is going to swing first. He's got 4 attacks. He's hitting on 2s normally, but he's using a power claw, so it's -1. So there's 3 hits. And he's strength 12, but because it's not double his toughness, he's wounding on 3s. So there's 3 wounds at a -3 AP.
6 up. Nope,
They
dead.
do D3 apiece. Dead, dead, dead.
Wait. On a 6, he explodes, and every unit within 3 inches of him takes D3 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh!
Alright, let me double check this. Boys.
2.
Oh, what? I lost it. 2, the weird boy. I keep wanting to call him a shaman because that's what his model is. 2, and the war boss. 3!
Alright.
Alright, librarian, getting work done even in death.
Alright, so the weird boy is going into the Death Company?
Yep.
Death
that one
Company.
there.
So he's got 3. He's actually really, really good.
Shockingly good.
So he's got 3
combat.
attacks, hitting on 3s. And
Unless
never mind.
he rolls that.
So he's
but
not
it would
very
have
good.
been strength 7.
AP -1 D3 damage.
So it could have been pretty disgusting, but he flubbed.
Alright, now the Burna, he's got 2 attacks. He's hitting on 3s. And he
Better
hits.
than the weird boy.
And he wounds on 4s, and I think it's a -1 or 2, but I'll check it out.
I'll double check that one.
So we got 1 wound there.
It's 2, so I get a 5 up save.
Yeah.
And 6 up, I ignore it.
Yeah.
Nope, so 1 goes down. We will take out the sword. I have to go towards the nearest model, so he's going to go a bit closer there. But I'm within an inch of both of them, so I'm going to have the Thunder Hammer swing on the weird boy and try to kill him.
Makes sense.
And the chain sword with the hand flamer is going to go on the Burna. So I'll do the chain sword first. 3 attacks. Now 3s. Not good. Winning on 4. That's better.
6 up save!
Oh god.
Oh.
No, he's dead. And 2 attacks hitting on 3s against the weird boy with the thunder. No, hitting on 4s.
Yeah!
And winning on a 2.
And he just takes it, yeah.
Does some damage. I got a Thunder Hammer does 3 damage, but that is not enough to kill the weird boy quite. He's got 4 wounds, so let's see. For morale phase, Death Company don't care. They're bravery leadership 7. They lost 1, so they're not going to have anybody run away more. I guess I would consolidate here.
Well, we both do. Ugh. And morale's not going to do much here because I have about 8 boys. I lost 1 guy, so it's not really going to do anything.
1 guy got blown up.
Excuse me. I killed something and it killed something back.
Survived that combat, they're going to kill him.
Turn 4. Chuck's here.
Yeah.
And he's a sleepies.
He's worked too many hours this week. Start off, easy decision. Seth is just going to go over towards the objective.
You want to advance to get him farther, or?
I don't... Yeah, why not? 5 more inches. Let's go...
If you want.
I don't know, over here. Maybe that'll block some line of sight from Luda's or something.
There you go.
A little bit, just to get him in 8 inches of the unit.
Somebody's got a combi flamer.
Combi flamer and heavy flamer to hopefully fry a bunch of orcs.
It's -1 to hit, but it auto hits. So...
Flamer, I'm going to shoot the flamer first. D6, 4 hits.
That's not bad. Oh, and he gets to shoot the bolt gun as well, just a -1 to hit for it.
4 is to wound here. Whoa! Yahtzee!
Alright. And is that any AP?
I don't believe so, just a flamer.
Alright. 6 up save on the orcs. And 1 survives! We'll do 1, 2, and 3. Charlie, I'll get you a teddy bear in a second.
Go away, Dan.
I'm going to rapid fire the bolter. -1, so hitting on 4s. 1.
Alright.
Winning on a 4. What?
Any AP?
Nope.
6 up. Orky save! I don't know. Let's call that cock.
Yeah, we called him cock before.
Huh? Ah!
Heavy flamer, D6.
Oh!
Yeah!
There goes the squad.
Wounding on 3s because it's strength 5.
Yep.
AP 1,
Oh,
so
3.
3 dead.
So that is 1, 2, and 3.
Knob and a combi shooter left.
Custom shooter.
So I
Excuse
said.
me.
Right, we're on to combat.
Yep.
So we got chainsword guy attacking, hitting on 3s. That guy cannot hit. Wounding on, I assume it's 4.
His
So
toughness, I believe, 4.
Thunderhammer.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s.
Yep. Oh man,
1.
he's
that's
so
all we
dead.
need. 2 up.
Oh! So Dan said that he wanted to not shoot his hand flamer because it is a pistol. He didn't want to just sit there. He wanted to be able to consolidate. So whoops. But anyways,
Oopsie.
we've got a weird boy hitting on 3s. There we go.
Oh, that's way better.
And he's strength 7 at the moment, so he's wounding on 3s. And there's 3 at I think -1 or 2, but I'll double check. All right, so Dan rolled. He got a 1 as a save and a 4 and a 6 or something like that. So it is -1 AP.
So 6 up to ignore the wound because the black rage. So 1 more dies. Let's get rid of the. Oh man, now I don't know which one I want to die. This is a tough choice. Keep the Thunderhammer.
Well, he's the only one that's been doing things. I mean,
he whiffed. They all whiffed.
it's all just a whiff.
Idiot.
All right, so we've got morale test here on this unit. They've lost 7 boys. Their leadership is 7. However, we've got this knob here is leadership 8. And according to mob rule, they can use an orc character's leadership, which is in 6 inches. So, that's a 9. So I lose 1.
You're supposed to use both of them.
Actually, according to this guy, I can suffer D3 mortal wounds and pass the test. So if I roll a 1 or a 2, he'll survive. But I think I'm going to just have him die. Alright, we're going to advance with everybody here.
Bring it.
So he's going 7. So I'm just going to go within an inch. He's about 6. And then go about there.
Inch away.
We're going to advance with him. Alright, so he's going 7 as well. 7.
7.
He's going to go 6 to there. And then another inch. Boop.
Oh, he's going to roll a 2 for his charge.
And him. Yeah, right.
Oh.
It's going 6.
Just 1.
Alright, so we're going to smite there.
I'm going to get smoten.
Not smitten.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to try this one. We can smite to combat here.
As far as we can tell from the room.
Oh, D6!
Oh no! Why couldn't you roll the 12?
That's 5 mortal wounds.
Alright, let's do 6 up to ignore it. Oh, he didn't pass the first one, he's dead. That's why I wanted to kill that weird boy.
Alright, we're going to see if Ludus can keep up the track record. Yeah!
No, stop it! They're shooting Seth.
9 and 12.
Actually, aren't they shooting these guys?
No. Hitting on 5s.
Whiff. Just kidding,
yeah,
that's
well,
5 again.
6, alright.
Stop!
Luda's
How are you
MVP.
rolling 50%?
Luda's our MVP. And wounding on 3s, right? Yeah. Rolling your toughness 4. Oh, that's all.
I'm toughness 8. 1 gives me a 3 up, or a 4 up. It starts with a 3 up, so 4 up save on Seth, but these are 2 damage each. So I gotta do really well here. Oh, I do. He takes 4 wounds. He's got 2 left. Gotta charge him with the War Boss first to try to get have the least amount of
casualties, I guess.
Overwatch. Yeah, so Warboss has the best chance of making it in alive. So first up is the Heavy Flamer. Only 2,
Alright.
wounding on 4s. 2 wounds there, -1.
So we get a 3 up. Oh, he takes 1.
Hey, he takes 1 wound. And Flamer from the Combi Flamer. Once. Wounds on a 5. Oh, we get another one.
And a
No
2 up.
AP.
So he's good there.
And the Bolter.
Nothing.
So that was not good for me.
And we'll charge
Roll
in.
double 1.
And
Just kidding, because you
totally
have
gets
Here
us
We
in
Go. Or whatever it's called now.
there. Yep, it's Here We Go.
And the other guys are basically almost doing.
The Knob, it's an 11, and the Weird Boy, it's an 8. So, so the War Boss wants the glory. So he's got 4 attacks. He's hitting on 2s normally, but 3s with the Power Claw. And it looks like 3 hits. And he's strength 12.
Yeah.
So wounding on 2s. There's that. And I believe it's -3 with the
6
3
up
damage.
armor.
Dead.
And They're dead. They got dead. They slowed him down for a turn. Relatively. Maybe, actually, I think that gave you a little bit more distance because you charged and now consolidate.
Trying so
Turn 5.
bad.
Alright, last chance here. Seth has to survive with 2 wounds from everything that can shoot him while being within 3 inches of the objective. So, we're going to move him up as far as possible. So, hopefully make it so 1 or 2 looters can't shoot him. Maybe.
The big thing here is he's got to stay within 3 inches of the middle.
The center of
Because
it.
if he could go to the end, he could possibly shoot that Weird Boy.
I don't think I'm in range now. 12
He's only got a
inches.
pistol.
No. Yeah.
So-
So, woo!
That Blind Angel's turn.
That is it.
Orcs turn 5. Alright, we're going to advance with these guys here. And he's going to go up 7.
Who's going first?
The little shaman. Going up 7.
The little green one.
The War Boss is not going to advance. He's just going to go up as 4 so he can
Wants to
shoot
with
his
his
rocket. First time the whole game. And,
Why didn't he shoot it before? You forget about it?
no,
Oh,
I've
good.
been advancing with him. He's only got a movement 4,
Oh,
so
right,
it's been...
right.
So let's advance with this guy. For
Whoa.
reasons. He goes... He's going to go there. That's a 1. And we'll advance with this guy over here.
I should be dead. So sad. I
He
didn't
gets
kill him
an
that time.
8. He's going to go up on top of these barrels. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, so 2 of these guys can't see Gabriel Seth, so I'm going to call him Gabe.
No.
So we're going to move them up. So it's 3 for... Oh,
We'll
gosh,
call
he
him
fell.
Chapter Master Gabriel Seth of the Flesh Terrors.
Well, the Orcs call him that stupid Hummy.
Gonna move all of these guys up. They get a big old 6-inch move.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh, they fell to
Break
their
this
death.
up. I will.
Watch Dan squirm at the idea that he doesn't get a save against anything. It's like my favorite thing ever.
Charlie's mad at me today for some reason.
Today?
Nobody knows. Extra today. You gonna do this or what?
Oh, right.
You can go to heck, Dan.
He's gonna
So
smite
we're going
me
to smite
here.
this here. And smite
Oh, I saw that one. I thought you were gonna fail it.
Smite
Gabriel
it.
Seth denies on a 2+.
Smite
Was that?
it. 2
Oh,
wounds.
2 wounds. No, no saves. So
That is an
I'm not
Orky
gonna
victory.
do the awkward left-handed handshake or anything. I'm just gonna make it awkward for the viewers.
Thank you, sir.
Good game,
That
sir.
was good. Orcs are
Um,
doing well so far.
So it's a draw because he's not within 3 inches of the objective. Obviously, Taylor wins because he tabled me. Oh, you want to set up the tripod? The aftermath.
Oh, sorry.
What's happening?
The aftermath?
I don't know. I just came up with it.
Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and squirrels. This
Charlie's
is
here.
Yeah, hi guys. Oh, this is gonna get real old quick.
I'll get rid of it.
Yeah, he says that now. So I came halfway into this game. Not even. Yeah, and all I saw was orcs just demolishing space marines. Orcs! I don't think I've ever seen before.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
seriously.
you only saw them demolish like 3 space marines because that's all they had left at that point.
Yeah, I watched Dan get spanked by like a stepdad.
Twice
Equivalent
the
of being
Tiller's beaten
spanked.
me in a week. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's been fun.
So all in all, I mean, from the few minutes that I saw, I like 8th edition. I'm excited for it.
I'm a fan.
I know there's
I
some.
like it so far.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be some stuff. Hopefully, maybe they're gonna just errata and fix it, or something. Some of the stuff you were telling me.
Yeah, so one of the big ones was I mean, that last smite while the...
Mortal wounds.
Well, the weird boy that was in combat with a death company just...
I should have been dead.
Smited him.
Roll.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I get to shoot a smite into my own combat? That seems a little silly.
Yeah, there's nothing we can find for psychic powers that like limits their what they can target.
Right.
It
So
doesn't say only unengaged units, which I think would be a big difference.
if we're wrong, let us know. Throw it in the comments.
With the amount of rules, I hope we didn't miss something that
Yeah,
big.
I mean, there's really not. There's what, 10, 12 pages of rules?
I think the core rules are 12.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The big other one was, I mean, invulnerable saves you should be able to take against mortal wounds.
I agree.
Or -1 to your invuln because they're so deadly, but
So, yeah, just
being
ignoring
able-
all saves.
if I roll a 5-up spell within 18 inches and I just sniped your leader from that, that's brutal. Like, I wasn't even hard to cast, you know? Granted that weird boy should be dead, but that's beside it.
Thunderhammer.
It just couldn't hit,
Yeah.
you know?
Or wound.
Yep. But moving through terrain is cool. I think I cheated in the beginning because one of the buildings over there, I walked through the walls. Yeah, total cheater. But that's okay, I jumped him anyways. Dreadnoughts being toughness 7, I think Dan and I were complaining about since I started targeting them with anything.
And it wasn't just me. You complained about it too.
Yeah, I
'Cause
did,
The fact
yeah.
that Orc boys at strength 4 can wound a dreadnought on a 5.
It should
is
be
kind of like, really? That's too easy.
It should definitely be a 6, I think.
It should be toughness 8, I think.
Yeah.
But what Taylor was saying while we were playing, I don't think the camera was on at that point, that maybe they're saving toughness 8 for the tough dreadnoughts, like...
Ironclads or
Well,
Vens.
At the same time, like, I had a Furioso dreadnought.
Yeah, he should be.
From the old rules, they were armor
Right.
13 in the front.
But
Yeah.
isn't there like going to be a Primaris version of a Dreadnought?
Oh, I'm sure.
There
It'll be
is.
tough.
He
So
looks
that
like
will
the thing
probably
from
be
RoboCop.
Right, that will probably be your toughness 8.
Or
Yeah.
9.
Or 9.
Yeah.
Because it'll
like,
look
Or
better.
30.
They're trying
And not
give
capped
it,
at 10
give it
anymore.
time.
Toughness 12.
I mean, all in all, I don't know. It looks like they're simplifying it. I like it. I'm not having a chance to even look over the rules or anything like that, but I'm really loving the idea that vehicles are not going to blow up in one shot.
Yes, thank goodness.
Yeah, which we have some really cool ideas planned about that in the near future. Hopefully, once we actually get some copies of the rulebooks and look it over and stuff. But very excited about that. I like the idea. Yeah, I like the idea that dreadnoughts are treated more like a model than they are a vehicle now.
Right, and it's nice when you kill it that it can explode like his
That was
librarian dread
awesome.
did. Yeah, and he killed. Took wounds off of everybody around it. It was really nice.
That was the one good thing about him dying.
Right,
Boom.
so you have the option of blowing up. It's just once you are already dead, which is really cool.
Gotta do those 8 wounds first.
Right, which is I think that's worth it.
I thought the 8 wounds was good.
Yep.
It also should have been toughness 8.
The
8
mo-
attacks would be nice.
Dan can't handle when stuff dies in his army. Like he can't handle it. It's so funny watching.
No, sometimes
He
I get
will sit there
connected.
and read and try to figure out if there's any way he can avoid this from happening.
That has totally happened.
all the time.
Granted, though, he's
All
done
the
it for
time.
you as well.
Well, that's true.
Yes.
There are many times in 7th edition where Dan was like, let me see a rulebook. This can't be right.
Did I really just, what was it, your freaking Primarch, no, not Primarch, Patriarch. For Gene Stealer Cult, it's like, did I really just kill it that easily? And
Yeah.
It did.
Yep.
Okay, once it's the last thing in the unit, just...
Yeah, it's just
brutal.
I'm hoping they fix that. I haven't
Okay, we
looked it
haven't
over.
looked at the rules for that guy
Gene Stealer
yet.
Cult looked neat.
I really hope they gave him some type of invuln save or something. to keep him
Yeah,
alive.
so Gene Stealers, even just Tyranids have a 5-up invuln.
Oh, good.
All of them do.
Yeah, they had that originally.
Not in the Tyranid book. In the Gene Stealer Cult book, they
Oh,
did.
did they?
But
Oh,
now
okay.
in Tyranids look great. I might have to sell everything
Gene
and
Stealer
try
cult
them
player,
again.
so you know.
Because you already done that once.
Yeah, why not?
Ugh.
I'm definitely going to expand my Orc Horde at some point. Maybe get some vehicles in it, but I'm going to do that later.
Yeah, I'm
What
just running Gene Stealer cult and probably Eldar.
You got Dark Eldar.
Dark
You
Eldar.
got a bunch of
You
Eldar.
got some Harlequins too, don't you?
Yeah, I've been wanting to put them together more and actually use them.
Well, we got a new edition.
I know now that assault phase, the assault phase looks great.
New
that's
edition, new army.
where I did everything was Assault Phase. It was amazing.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
excuse me.
that'll be good. Dan sucking.
Where you said like blowing up a tank on just one attack.
Yeah.
The game that Dan and I just recently played, I had all infantry and I charged a Land Raider with berserkers and I threw a melt-a-bomb and blew it up.
It was awesome.
Oh,
and then,
so
like,
mad.
he
And then
had
I killed
some-
2 Terminators inside
Oh,
because
it
I can't roll 2
It was so
saves.
great. It was so great.
I love watching Dan just throw dice in anger because that's what happened.
I've only thrown a die in anger one time.
Oh, that was me.
It
that was
was
against me.
you,
Yeah.
of course. It wasn't even because of Taylor. It was because it was friggin'
Orcs and Goblins.
7th edition fantasy.
Yep.
No, it may have been 8th edition. Whatever. It was fantasy, and I was playing Orcs and Animosity. Roll a 1, and they just are terrible. And I rolled 3 in a row, so I threw the die across the room. I was so mad.
Oh.
It was turn 1, I think.
It was awesome.
Oh, heck, everyone just stands there like idiots.
Well, that's pure Orcs and Goblins.
That's why I sold them to you.
But yeah, we're gonna definitely come out with more 8th edition bat reps. We've got
We get some of this terrain painted, eventually.
Yep, at some point.
Maybe we'll even get a model or 2 painted.
I painted an orc the other
Hey,
day.
every
but it's from
model
Warhammer.
I know, it's from Warhammer. I kind of said to myself, like, you painted a Warhammer orc. It's all those other orcs sitting there.
Whoops! I've got over 100 boys, and you painted all of them. That are
It's
painted.
that was back in 07, Dan.
Oh, and now it's 6. It's always 06.
No, actually, it would have been 05.
It was a Wednesday.
I
by the
picked
way.
up. It was a Wednesday, and I was a terrible painter back then. So I've gotten a little bit better than that.
Well, I'm a terrible painter now, so it should be no different. So
yeah, no, he's great.
Yeah.
He's good.
He's
He's
trying
great.
I just don't do it.
self-deprecation.
And,
doesn't work.
Yeah, it's
So-
what it is. I like those little square in my face. Anyway,
I
so
don't hate
ladies and gentlemen,
these.
boys and girls, cats and squirrels, that is it. We are gonna jump right into another game.
yeah, I think so.
So stay tuned. Remember, like, subscribe,
Comments?
comments. Tell us how adorable we are, because we are.
Well, at least that one.
Nobody pointed at Dan.
I know.
I think he's cute.
That's fair.
Yeah, he's alright.
Anyway.
Like our Facebook page as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Facebook.com/something. I don't know.
Slash rolls for thee.
I think so.
I think I finally figured out how to make it rolls for thee for everything. Twitter rolls for thee. Facebook rolls for thee.
Yeah. And
Or you can just search for whom the die rolls.
Don't think that
I
works.
said die.
yeah, it might. I don't know.
Why
But
wouldn't
anyways,
that work? That's what our page is called.
I don't know, Dan. I don't
Ask
do
Facebook
internet.
algorithm-
Okay.
Algorithms.
anyways,
Nobody gets it.
game on.
Game on.
Why do y'all point at the screen?